Hi guys, my name is Raquel Escamilla and this is my YouTube channel. On this channel, I do a lot of different lifestyle videos aside from also talking about advice videos on social media marketing. I have currently been in that field for about 2 years now and I know a lot about social media marketing, but when I was taking classes at my university, I realized that not a lot of university classes would focus around like new media kind of topics. So for this video today, I wanted to answer some social media questions that I got. About a couple months ago, I had a senior project in my last class of college for marketing, and they asked us to pick a career that we wanted to go into, write about the common misconceptions, and answer people's questions about them. So I went on my Instagram story, I posted what you guys wanted to know about a social media marketer and what were some other, things that you wanted to know about social media marketing. So like I said, I have a bunch of questions, I have some notes here, and I'm gonna go over them, and I hope that you guys learned something from this video. So the very first question that I want to talk about is, what is social media marketing? So I actually have the definition, which I'm going to read off here, but it's internet marketing that utilizes social media networks as a marketing tool. So this can include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, pretty much any social media network falls under this category. Now that we know what social media marketing is, let's move on to the questions that people ask. The most common question that I got asked was, how do I get more followers? So before I talk about the tips that I use, I just want you to know that every platform is different and that consistency is key. So 2 ways that you can gain more people or gain more followers is by collabing or doing a giveaway. And the other one is by using tags. So tags are the easier way to go, especially if you're just starting off. What you do is, say you're posting a picture on Instagram, you want to go ahead and tag your picture under the correct tags for that picture. So say you're posting a picture on, on vacation in Spain. You're gonna want to include hashtags around traveling, around Spain, around the place that you've been in, kind of what you're doing, stuff like that. I'll give an example right here of a good tagging technique. For this, you can use different websites to help you create more tags, especially if you're like me and I occasionally can do like maybe 4 or 5 tags and then can't think of anything else. There's like hashtag generator and stuff like that. That's a really good way to utilize hashtags for your Instagram posts. On top of that is collabs and giveaways. Now you'll see a lot of more, I guess, famous YouTubers or famous Instagrammers and influencers be doing this with other influencers. So by collabing, you're not only exposing yourself to the other person's following, but you're possibly getting more followers from it. So it's really good to collab with people. You'll see a lot of YouTubers do this. Giveaways on your channel are another way, because people will love to follow you just because you have giveaways on your channel. Now this obviously takes a lot of money and time to do, I guess, but it is a way that you can grow your following. So this was also asked a ton. How do I gain social media marketing experience? So how I gained experience was as I went through internships, and then I also did a little bit of freelancing on the side. I got an internship in social media marketing, which I highly recommend getting internships, especially during the summer. I was lucky enough to get onto a social media team at a really nice company, and they taught me pretty much everything that I know. But outside of that, I did do a little bit of research. I'm gonna grab this so that way I know. One of the biggest tips is to do it yourself. Build your own brand. It's really easy. It's pretty much free if you can do it on your own time. And I honestly think that having a good social media is also really important, because I feel like employers do look at your social media, and making sure that your social media is not raunchy. 100%, because that's what people don't want at their company. Another thing to do is to find a local business and help them with their social media, and then add that to your resume. That will make you look like you're a really good go-getter, and also making sure that you're out there and using the skills that you already have to help out other businesses. It also shows that you have professional experience. Okay, and then the last thing to gain experience, I recommend taking like the Creator Studio classes. I know a lot of like Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Google Analytics classes. All of those classes are free and they're right on the internet, and by adding that to your resume, it makes you look way more professional, and also you get to learn a lot about the platform, so that way when you do come to a social media marketing position, you know what to do. The next question that I have on here is, how often should I post? Now this depends on you. A lot of people confuse posting a lot with being consistent and being of good quality. Just because you have a ton of photos does not mean that it's actually doing anything for the people who are following you. You want to make sure that you're putting good content out there. One of the things that I recommend doing is making sure that you understand what you're doing for consistency wise and if you can provide the quality of photos that you want. So for example, on my personal Instagram, I don't actually post every single day like most influencers because I know I don't have the bandwidth to do it. So instead, I opt to posting once or twice a week, and as a result, that really helps me out because not only is it consistent with following that 1 to 2 times a week of posting, but also I'm giving the people who follow me good content, and that's what I'm really focused on, because the more quality your content is, the more likely somebody's gonna follow you and keep up with your consistency. So the next question that I got is, what do you use to manage your social media accounts? So to begin, there are several different platforms that you can use for, posting, getting analytics from social media, and also just possibly responding to people. There's a ton of different, things. The 2 primary ones that I use on a daily basis are Sprinkler, which can be very expensive, and Hootsuite. Hootsuite is really good. It allows you to post straight from the app. It's really great. It also allows you to, have a calendar, so that's really good. The other one that I haven't been using recently, but I have used in the past, is Instagram Creator Studio. It was just made by Facebook, and essentially if you link your Facebook account and your Instagram account to Creator Studio, you have the option to do scheduled posts, or you can do posting straight from there, or grab analytics directly from Creator Studio. So it's a really good tool to use. I recommend it. Out of the 3, that one is probably my favorite when it comes to, I guess, if you're a smaller creator or a smaller business, it's like my favorite one to use because it's just a one-stop shop for both Facebook and Instagram. This was actually sent in by one of my friends. So she asked, can social media benefit all businesses or just a select few? It can benefit a majority of businesses, but you have to realize that you're going to want to be posting on social media for where your audience is. So your audience, if you're in the age range between 20 and 30, I would say that most of those people fall in on Twitter, Instagram, and possibly a little bit on Facebook. However, if your business's audience, for example, say you're like a reverse mortgage company or something like that, that's going to be falling into the range of like 50 to 80, and those people are mostly on Facebook but not on Instagram or Twitter. Now there can be a couple of people on those websites, but you want to focus most of your social media posting and interaction with your audience on your actual site that you will see the most amount of audience on. So those are all the questions that I have. If you guys have more questions, feel free to go ahead and put them in the comments down below, or go ahead and send them to me on my Instagram, which will appear right here on the screen. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today's video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.